The stakes are at an all-time high in Nash Vegas. WWE Universe, welcome to the big time.
When you talk about big stages, you talk about great performances from big-time Becky Lynch. That's what she's known for. That's what she brings with this walk every time.
But you also think about the frustrations. You think about the meltdowns, the fits of rage that Becky Lynch has had to deal with for months. Is this the night that finally Becky Lynch turns it around and regains gold?
Tonight truly is put up or shut up for big-time Bex, who seemed to unravel since losing her coveted championship at WrestleMania. The pressure is on, the heat is on. It is about to go down at SummerSlam.
This is a superstar who talked about hitting rock bottom, and a second later, well, rock bottom, the only place to go is up. This is the top for big-time Bex.
There is nothing more dangerous than a person with nothing left to lose. That is the case for Becky Lynch here at SummerSlam.
But for all the setbacks Becky's had, I'm watching her body language right now. I see a slight smirk on the face of big-time Bex. I'm seeing confidence. Perhaps Becky Lynch has truly, at least mentally, put the past behind her.
When the stage is the biggest, when the lights are the brightest, that is when Becky Lynch shines.
A fool knows no fear, a hero shows no fear. She's not showing any fear right now to this crowd or to Bianca Belair.
Becky Lynch taking in the stage that she believes she will regain the Raw Women's Championship on.
And in the case of both women, tonight is about learning from past mistakes. They have each encountered one another for the first time last year at SummerSlam. 26 seconds, the single biggest blemish on the career of the Raw Women's Champion.
I'm on my own.
And of course, dancing to the ring as she does. We talk about confident walk-ins. We talk about showing championship level poise. That's been Bianca Belair since WrestleMania.
We mentioned SummerSlam last year. That date, August 21st, 2021, has haunted Bianca Belair, but it has also motivated Bianca Belair. Tonight, if you ask Bianca, she has said it time and time again, tonight she completes her comeback story.
And make no mistake about it, this is a very different Bianca Belair than Becky Lynch upset and shocked in 26 seconds last year. Belair has become a more complete version of herself, arguably unstoppable.
Incredible performance at WrestleMania to regain the championship. Everything leading up to this.
The magnitude of this match is not lost on the EST. Bianca Belair knows she has to defeat Becky Lynch.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Raw Women's Championship! Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, big time Becky Lynch! And her opponents from Knoxville, Tennessee, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair!
We have learned that Bianca Belair is not a woman who is intimidated by the moment. The pressure is on, but that's when Bianca does her best work. Backed by the WWE Universe in her home state of Tennessee, it could cause some competitors to crumble, but we've learned that is not the case with the Raw Women's Champion.
Absolutely, Bianca Belair, friends and family in the crowd here tonight at SummerSlam, just adding to the motivation of the Raw Women's Champion.
And focus, even animosity in the eyes of big-time Becky Lynch.
Much different demeanor than what we saw earlier from Becky Lynch when she entered the ring. All focus now for big-time Bex.
And it is underway. Bianca Belair's got to be ready for the fast start we saw the last SummerSlam. She's taken by surprise.
The veteran Becky Lynch realizes she does not want to try to match power with the EST because it simply can't be done. Lynch is going to have to rely on her past experience, her cunning skill inside the ring.
And her ability to move, we're seeing that right now.
There's an example of that strength there displayed by the Raw Women's Champion. You also wonder, we've seen a propensity for Becky Lynch to get frustrated easily. If that happens here, it could cost Lynch.
Nice go behind by Belair.
Becky again Bianca establishing that power control early on here as Becky tries to maneuver out and does so successfully.
Nice deep front face lock applied. Both women rather cautious in the opening moments, not looking for anything too big. It could be costly.
Now, Byron, you talked about Becky Lynch kind of losing. Going over sunset flip, roll through.
Some of that trademark athleticism.
Athleticism and power.
Bianca just flattened Becky.
The mind games here. This is a new SummerSlam. This is not last year.
Nice leg pick by Lynch.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
Becky immediately targeting the arm of Bianca Belair.
Smart strategy. You know Lynch is going to look to apply to disarm her at the first possible opportunity.
Speaks to the well-founded experience, much more experienced big-time Bex.
Now going to her submission game. Working on that left arm of Bianca Belair, maybe trying to slow down the better athlete in the EST.
And if you take out the arm of Bianca Belair, that obviously takes away some of her power offense. It's a very smart strategy from the challenger.
As you were saying early, Byron, about the trials of Becky Lynch to get here, it's possible they've made her a little bit better, a little bit more focused. She's been up and down, but the momentum on her side tonight.
Well, look, if Becky comes out here and wins here tonight, you could say that. You could say maybe all the trials, maybe the slump was worth it.
Let's take a look at Lynch continuing to dismantle Bianca Belair, launching the champion into the middle rope, and you can see the confidence growing on the face of Lynch with each successful maneuver.
Going back again to the left arm.
Lynch hyperextending the elbow of the EST with that maneuver.
Continuing to attack.
It's like all the frustration coming up short of the triple threat with Asuka and Bianca Belair before.
Look at Belair!
The arm's holding up firmly. Belair drop kick takes down the challenger.
The explosive ability of Bianca Belair on display.
Shoulder first. And a beautiful standing
Cover,
moonsault.
shoulders down. Kick out from Becky Lynch, but see the pain on the face of Bianca Belair.
The veteran Lynch very wisely rolling to the outside, taking a moment to compose herself.
Very gutsy offensive sequence there by Bianca Belair, but again, Belair knows she's a bit hampered there with the damage to the left arm.
Oh no!
There's where game-changing power comes into play. Lynch across the barricade.
Lynch held on to the arm.
Fantastic wherewithal by the challenger.
Beautiful counter to the KOD and
Across the back of the champion's neck.
Becky Lynch just upped the ante in this championship matchup.
Challenger knows she needs to get Belair back into the ring to win the championship. Covered by
going to
Lynch.
the cover, hook in the leg. A kick out before 3 from the champ.
Take another look at the resourcefulness of big-time Bex, once again identifying the target area, and then the leg drop as Belair was draped over the barricade.
Becky Lynch now momentum on her side.
Yeah, we thought that Bianca might have a chance to turn this thing around, but Becky Lynch once again shifting momentum, to your point, Jimmy, back to her side.
Exploder suplex. Once again, the impact on the shoulder of the champion.
Big time Beck showing power of her own with moves like that.
Well, look, this pace is very comforting for Becky Lynch, not having to expend too much energy, picking her spots at will.
Another Beck exploder, potentially no. Belair able to fight her way out.
That's the bad arm that Belair's using.
And this is where the EST shines.
Yep, not enough.
Cradle counter. Beautiful, once again, ring awareness from big time Bex.
Down we go. Lynch looking to take down Bianca once more.
Belair having to readjust. with the blade in hand.
To the cover. The timing of big-time Beck so far, attacking at exactly the right time.
And I was going to say, I think at this point, if you're Bianca Belair, maybe you need to reconsider your offensive repertoire because, again, your left arm is hampered.
And also, right now, big-time Beck's fighting in between the offense of Bianca Belair. Sneaky veteran stuff from the former champion.
Very, very smart. Lynch has obviously come into this matchup with a brilliant strategy and is executing it to perfection after weathering the early storm from the champion.
Becky Lynch has said she needs the Raw Women's Championship, and the Raw Women's Championship needs her. But Belair has other plans.
Big time forearms from Belair.
Down low, Becky again going after the ankle.
Belair was able to avoid the leg sweep attempt, rolls through. Oh, look at this. Bianca trying desperately to fight it, preventing Lynch from extending the arm fully.
Oh, everything Bianca's
Still in
got.
bad position, shoulders down.
Bianca able to escape.
Oh my God.
Drop kick sends the champ out to the apron.
Bianca Belair not used to being on the receiving end of this kind of an attack.
This is what champions are made of. How do you rebound? How do you adjust in situations like this if you're Bianca Belair? You've been thrown a curveball.
And once again, set up.
Oh my gosh!
Counter!
How in the world?
Went to the well one too many times, and the EST right there with the catch.
Great adjustment by the champion. First, take a look at the drop kick that sent Belair to the outside. And Lynch from the second rope looking for the leg drop. Bianca had enough sense to catch Becky and drive her down to the canvas.
40,000 plus here, Nissan Arena, Nashville, Tennessee.
It's a stadium, Jimmy. There's no roof on this place.
The sun's in his eyes.
Oh my God, boots to the face of Bianca Belair.
Becky poised to continue the attack from the apron. Belair now, double underhook. Face first goes Lynch.
And Bianca Belair showing a willingness to attack anywhere and everywhere.
Rebound into the suplex.
And once again, Belair unable to complete the suplex.
The damage is
Oh no.
clearly affecting Bianca's offensive strategy. Shoulder first into the ring post.
Becky Lynch going to the hair. It's been successful before, not this time.
Third time the charm with the suplex. But again, that took place on the outside of the ring. Think about the damage also done to the EST.
Referee count up to 5.
Where the champion's advantage comes into play. Lynch needs Belair inside of the ring to become champion.
Yeah, but
there's a count out or disqualification. Belair will retain.
Yeah, but it's Bianca Belair now. Pushing Becky Lynch into the ring, looking for the cover. Closer to 3 that time. Late kick out from Big Time Bex.
Frustration on the face of the EST, who seemed for at least a moment to find another gear. That second gear that is necessary to remain champion, as we look once again at the spectacular athleticism of Bianca Belair.
But the confidence of Bianca Belair since regaining the title. She has walked tall, she has fought tall as well, and we're seeing that again tonight.
Belair understands in many ways this is the toughest challenge of her career here against Becky Lynch.
Lynch connects with an elbow.
Now Lynch looking to go airborne.
Oh, crossbody reversal.
Belair rolls through. Will her arm hold up?
It looks like it is, Corey.
We see the strength of the EST.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Oh, tried to do a little too much with that overhead press.
Lynch with diamond dust. Wow.
That could be it. Hook in the leg.
No, it's not.
The challenger reaching deep into her arsenal. Take a look at this.
Nasty impact, jarring the jaw of Bianca Belair, but still not enough to put the Raw Women's Champion away.
Both of these superstars suffering, both having to dig deep, both wounded. You see big time Becky Lynch grabbing that right shoulder. The left arm of Bianca Belair has been a target throughout this match.
Belair now firing back, as does Lynch.
Oh, beautiful knee.
It is becoming a physical, gritty affair.
Oh, wow. Right on the jaw, big time Bex.
Once again, Becky holding on to Bianca's braid.
Seems like when either star gets momentum, the other one knows it and is there with the counter.
Look at this power from the champion, my goodness.
Stopping the Hurricane Rana. Oh.
That is just pure will right there from Bianca Belair.
Bianca could be looking for the KOD.
Once again.
The challenger is up. Lynch wisely grabbing onto the top rope. Will it be enough?
Got the rope just in time, rolling right into. Oh, can she isolate the right
there
arm?
It is.
She's got it. Not quite straight.
Bianca trying her best to fight it out, but it just could be. No. Bianca Belair, great wherewithal here once again.
Smart decision by the champion. This is going to force the official to break the hold.
He's got to get a hold of Becky Lynch to do that.
Oh, no.
Right into the KOD.
Oh, no. KOD on the outside of the ring.
Lynch is out.
Champion's advantage.
And the proud champion, Belair, wants to do this honestly, wants to defeat Becky Lynch in the center of the ring.
And I expect nothing less from Bianca Belair, but Belair may have to settle for the countout. Referee at 8.
Take it however you can get it.
And just in time.
Barely.
But does Lynch have anything left? Becky rolled in on instinct and instinct alone after this landing. Brutal KOD on the outside. Lynch is back in the ring, but does the challenger have anything left in her tank?
Right now, Bianca Belair cannot doubt herself, cannot question her ability. She's got to have a sense of urgency right now to put Becky Lynch away.
You're absolutely right, Saxton. It's now or never for the EST.
A hurt and wounded Becky Lynch, loaded on the shoulders for the KOD again. Oh my God, great wherewithal.
And Lynch went right back to the arm.
Oh,
spiked.
Sending Becky Lynch right through the canvas. And the EST looking to put it away.
Belair is looking for her home run inside Nissan Stadium.
Gonna be a touchdown, Saxton.
Oh, just in time. Just enough from Becky Lynch to take the legs out from under Bianca Belair.
Hazardous situation for both Belair and Lynch right now on the middle rope. Lynch maneuvering for a superplex.
The EST fighting her way out of the precarious predicament, and the challenger with 2 fists full of braid.
Manhandle slam!
That is it!
1, 2,
No! Close, but not enough.
Milliseconds away from a new champion.
Shades of last year at SummerSlam.
And a look of pure disbelief on the face of big-time Bex.
Oh.
Lynch ripping the champion from the top rope, delivering the manhandle slam, stacked the shoulders high. But Belair escapes at the last possible millisecond.
And Becky Lynch cannot believe that this match is still going on, understandably.
And this is what I mentioned earlier on, potential frustration, how it could affect Becky Lynch. Does Becky Lynch now have a meltdown, or does she keep on fighting?
Lynch is channeling her frustration at the moment, but it could come down to who has more left in their gas tank.
This is where it could come down to the road Becky Lynch had to walk to get here. A roll-up off the disarmer.
O'Connor
Another one, shoulders down. And another kick out from Becky Lynch.
Belair gets caught by Lynch now once again. Both these ladies perched on the middle rope.
Oh my God.
Becky.
Reversal! Spanish fly from the champion!
My gosh, what a counter!
Can we see it again? KOD!
With authority!
1, 2, 3, the champion retains!
Here's your winner, and still the Raw Women's
What an ovation. Nissan Stadium is rocking.
Much like the adversity Bianca Belair had to overcome this past year, she faced plenty of adversity. We thought Becky had it won here. Manhandle slam, and Becky was absolutely shocked in disbelief that Belair kicked out.
And a great last-minute counter. Lynch wanted the manhandle slam instead. A Spanish fly from the Raw Women's Champion, and the exclamation point in emphatic fashion. K.O.D. Forget last year, Bianca. It might as well have never happened.
You can see the elation from Belair, see the elation from the WWE Universe. Redemption belongs to the EST, who is still your Raw Women's Champion.
Another absolute classic. This time at SummerSlam has to exercise the demons of last year for Bianca Belair.
Once again, Becky Lynch is a woman without purpose. The unraveling continues.
Expect a good sportsmanship displayed by Becky Lynch in defeat.
More than a match. More than a match. Bianca Belair has earned the respect of Becky Lynch.
And that's huge. That is huge for the EST. Classy move by Big Time Bex. What was a heck of a matchup between two extremely proud competitors.